It's Thursday night, 8:20 at night. There's no better time to go to the mall.
But
when you're locked into like 40 minutes of shopping. Did you have something to say?
Not to you.
You were off camera. She's off camera. You can't see her. See? We're coming to see if Spirit opened. I don't think that it has, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna stop by Hot Topic and check out Bullet Club shirts. I think that might be it. Oh, it's Perfume World. It used to be Perfume Mania. I wonder if they went out of business or just rebranded. There's so many people here. It's fighting the crowds. Look at these clips for your car. My car is gonna smell like pumpkin. Pumpkin hand sanitizer. What? So we're outside of Spirit when they're gonna open. They should be opening by Labor Day. But formerly at Rugai in this mall. And you can see inside there where they've started to put things out, but they still got a while to go. So you got some masks out there, but not a whole lot, and a lot of boxes. They do have the beginnings of what will be the design outside. So, and this big haunted house. And if you're following along with Spirit Online, they have been releasing videos of all of their animatronics that they've released to date. So you can preview them online at least. But for this store now, it's still got a while to go. You can see here, there's nothing to see. Nothing to see. It is a full day later from the last stuff that we shot. We didn't find anything at the mall, but I am heading out again, so I didn't think that it was worthwhile just uploading the stuff from yesterday, because it'd be like a minute-long video. And we're heading over to the movies. We gotta go see my friend in her starring role. We're gonna go check out Annabelle, and we'll let you know how it is. And we'll also let you know a couple updates around Howl-O-Scream. Is the movie any good? Did you like your time in it? Yeah, we'll go see. We are at the movies. I picked up one more on the way here, so all three of us can give you our opinions later.
Hey, can you stop?
We are back home from seeing Annabelle. Rough transition there. I think we were walking into the movie theater and then almost to the shot. We got Mary. We've got B. We've got Jess. What did you guys think?
I thought it was awesome.
What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome. You guys are weird. It's good.
It was good? Alright. Out of 5, what do you give it?
5.
5 out of 5?
Yeah.
What did you give it?
I give it like a 4.5 to a 4.75.
That's a lie.
Because it
restate your number.
It scared me actually.
Restate it. No.
I actually gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
Restate it. Revalue.
I think...
Evaluate again.
You know, I think people are going to look at this review and think there's no possible way. You know, the last Annabelle movie was total crap. It was awful. But this movie is kind of like the prequel to the Conjuring. So you have this Conjuring universe now. It is legitimately scary. It's terrifying, you know, in the sense that there's so much suspense that by the time you get to the third act, and it's not just suspenseful, but there's, you know, suspenseful action. How did you watch some of the movie?
I don't know.
I kept looking over at Jess, even in the first couple, you know, first 2 acts.
I wonder how it felt to sit in my seat.
Suspenseful. Jess had her eyes like this, like trying not to look.
You were sitting in my seat. How could you even see me?
Or a couple times,
so far away.
Just like trying to shove food in her face so she couldn't look at the screen.
You're a seat stealer.
I did steal your seat. We went to see this in Dolby, the Dolby Theater in AMC, so meaning that it's enhanced sound. It's reclining seats. You have assigned seats, but the sound.
Reverberates
reverberates your seats. It kind of moves your seats a little bit. You know, like.
Isn't that just vibrate?
Check the word.
Reverberate.
You gonna reverberate your cheeks.
Reverberate your face.
So, it was awesome. I think, you know, this is why I do so many videos solo.
Why you?
Oh, you should hear him teasing us though.
Speak properly. Don't use my.
The Dolby Theater for the movie, I at first blush would think that it's kind of like overkill, because I typically go to see action movies and sci-fi movies in it because the sound kind of envelops you and you want to hear it that loud.
It was
but
so loud.
it was very loud, and I could tell you, like, through the movie, Jess was saying that she thought she was cold in the movie. I mean, I had goosebumps, not from it being cold in the movie theater, but just suspenseful and kind of edge of your seat type
I was
of thing.
just cold.
Well, yeah, I had my jacket on, but yeah, no, like I actually stopped breathing at one point because I was like, you know.
Yeah, it is. It is very, very suspenseful. It's scary. The acting in the movie, I thought, was surprisingly really good.
Yeah.
Why would it be
The script was good. I think, like, when you think about horror movies,
Why is it
you don't
surprising?
necessarily think of it being like this really awesome script or well developed, or the acting. And in this movie, you know, kind of like the hero girl that's in this movie is the same girl that is the key character in the Ouija prequel that we just saw last year.
I knew I
Back then.
recognized her from somewhere. I didn't know where
Yeah.
though.
And she did a really good job in that movie also. I think that she did a really good job in this movie. It looks like she didn't really age at all in between the two movies.
No.
But the bottom line is the acting was awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's very story driven.
The first 20 minutes.
Yeah, it is
It's
definitely
quiet.
It's not a slasher movie. I think
Not like the band.
It's disturbing. That's what it is. It's disturbing.
How is it disturbing?
Really? I'm not going to give it away, but
yeah, we can't give spoilers.
Why?
It involves kids. You don't see.
It involves a doll. You know the doll's haunted. Kind of lives in this house.
Well, let's talk about the doll
Stop
for 1
bringing
second.
that back up.
So this doll is about I would say probably 18 inches tall, I guess.
It's not that
What do you
big.
think?
I don't know.
Probably about 18 inches tall.
I think you'll get a ruler.
in a prior video, and I'll have to try to
Animals
dig
are-
this up. When they weren't with me, I think I went to one of the spookies and I saw the original Annabelle doll on display. It was
What do
kind
you
of like
mean
on
the
a toy.
original?
It's a true story.
No, I mean, like, is it like the one that was first made,
It's the original.
or is it just like the
Annabelle.
original size?
You better not read up on the history.
It's not like it's gonna come through my phone.
You never know.
Well,
So, but in any event, I don't remember the doll being as tall as it is in this movie, and I think that the height has changed. I mean, that would be my only kind of negative
it
thought
was
towards
the
the
same
movie.
size as the girl.
Because the doll is pretty much the same size as the girls in the movie. Yeah, just as
Well,
right,
not like
so.
all of them. Only the one that
Yeah.
was there.
Well, no. I mean, she picked it up
Well,
and it
yeah.
was dangling past her knees, but it was up to here.
It was
so
very
it's,
big.
It's a big doll. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if they looked at the size throughout the. I'm just thinking continuity-wise, but it's a very, very small knock in my book for a movie that I thought was really well done.
Oh, I didn't see the first one, so I don't know the preference that you're making. So.
Now you can watch that crap show,
Mm-hmm.
which is referenced at the end of this movie. So everything ties together. So I think that they've done well in every movie these days. We've created universes, and now we've got this Conjuring universe that's only continuing to be built on. So there was there was like kind of a flash in the movie at some point, without giving away story details, that it looks like the movie could even go sideways further at a later time too, with one of the characters. So,
Annabelle 3.
so non-Annabelle related.
Everybody.
Yeah. So, in any event, I liked it a lot.
Mm-hmm. I loved it.
Sleeping.
What was it?
We
My nose was itchy.
that's our review for Annabelle. So one more thing to talk about. Howl-O-Scream at Busch Gardens. We've done a bunch of videos there in the past. We love Howl-O-Scream. Almost as much as Halloween Horror Nights, or maybe have even more fun at Howl-O-Scream than we've had at Halloween Horror Nights sometimes. It's definitely scarier. It's not the same big glossy type of event. It's a little more genuine scare related. It's pretty scary sometimes, and it's a lot of fun. But Howl-O-Scream, if you guys have been following along with us as we do the Four Hauntsmen, has announced returning houses for 2017. But yesterday, they announced a brand new house.
That's right, guys. This is the name of this house that we're standing in, is Demented Dimensions.
So Howl-O-Scream announced brand new house for this year, Demented Dimensions. Basically, every room that you go into is another dimension. It's under construction now, but it'll be open starting September 22nd. So over the course of the last couple of weeks, they've announced that Zombie Containment Unit is coming back. That is a really, really fun house that uses laser guns, basically, where you're shooting zombies as you go through. Deathwater Bayou, one of our favorite houses, returning again this year. House has multiple scares in there, including folks with bungees, and it's scary. Scary enough that we know folks that drop drinks multiple times as going through the house. Also, Unearthed is coming back. That was a house that was introduced 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, with a former icon for the event. And then they also announced that Motel Hell was coming back this year, which, if you guys watched our video from last year, we'll try to link that up here, that was our favorite house anywhere last year, hands down. It was a lot of fun and very scary, so very psyched. Busch Gardens is doing a great job with their social media in getting announcements out and engaging people. They had tweeted out yesterday through Twitter that they were making an announcement or live stream on Facebook at night, and when they were done with Facebook, they carried over to Snapchat so that they could put the logo for the house up for everyone at that time. So good stuff. If you guys are interested in your local, in wanting to go see different haunts this year and not just limit yourself to Halloween Horror Nights, I couldn't recommend Howl-O-Scream anymore. Their ticket right now, they do have a single night ticket, and the deal runs out, I think, on September 15th or 16th. It's $29.99. You can't beat that deal. They have other ticket packages with like front of the line and dinner packages and multi-night packages and things like that that are going to be announced shortly. But I think that they're waiting for the single night deal to be over with first. So anyway, that's Howl-O-Scream. We're very much looking forward to that. Maybe next week we get some announcements from Halloween Horror Nights. We'll see what they've got up their sleeves. I think that's going to pretty much do it for us tonight. So thank you very much for coming along to the movies with us and listening to our review and getting a little brief update on what's happening over the West Coast with Tampa, and Busch Gardens and Howl-O-Scream. All those things together. So on that note, we're going to say goodnight. Thank you very much for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great night. We'll see you guys. Subscribe to the cheap seats. Otherwise, they'll be looking in your dreams for you.
It's our phones. Whoa.